6:50 a.m. Today is the saddest day of the cruise because it is Debarkation day, so it's the day where we have to leave and sadly go home. But this morning they do have breakfast. It's basically the last restaurant that you ate at the night prior. Ours would have been Animator's Palette, but our breakfast time was 6:45 and we were still kind of getting our stuff together. So we're not going to go to Animator's Palette this morning, but Cabanas does also offer breakfast. That's the buffet service from 6:30 to 8:30. So we're going to head out of our room by 7, go down, get Cabanas, and then we have to catch the Disney transportation to Miami International. And basically the shuttles will run from here to the airport from 8:30 to 9:15. Last shuttle leaves at 9:15. So just make sure to keep track of that, especially if you're using that service. We're also doing express checkout, which basically means that we are keeping our luggage with us. We're not passing it on to Disney. So then that way when we're done eating, we can walk off the terminal, go through customs, and then catch our bus to the airport. So hopefully there'll be no delays. So I'll catch up with you guys once we are in Cabanas.
Alright guys, and last breakfast here, pancakes, hash brown, bacon and eggs, and of course a lovely cheese Danish. So we are now on our Disney bus, going to take transportation back to Miami International Airport. If you didn't watch our first video, I kind of talked about how you can book Disney transportation to and from the airport, and for round trip it's around $42. Otherwise you can take personal driver service or taxi, things like that. The bus is then going to drop us off at our different gates based upon our different airlines. It only took about 20 minutes to get to port, so it's a very, very short drive. And you absolutely want to make sure that you book this in advance. You can't just hop on a Disney bus at the end of your trip. You have to book this well before your trip even begins. And just so you guys know, you can't bring open food items back through customs. So that would be like if you bought a cup of coffee on the ship, or if you have like a cookie in your hand, like you can't have that. You can only bring packaged goods back. And Disney will remind you of all of this, but just keep it in mind for different items that you purchase while you're on board the ship or traveling.
Well, hello there, all the new friends. Welcome back. We just got home. We had safe travels, so I'm very thankful that we're all home safely. So now it begins the fun of unpacking and sorting through everything. I'm definitely going to give a souvenir tour where I'll show you guys all the different souvenirs and items that I purchased while I was on the Disney Dream and on Castaway Cay, so then you and your family can know what you may want to pick up when you're there. I have been trying to recap every single night of the cruise just to let you guys know of the activities. So day 4 for us was our day at sea. So we woke up early, we went to Cabanas for breakfast, and then we decided to ride the aqueduct. Most days the aqueduct didn't open till about 1 o'clock, but on the day at sea it opened at 10, and it was from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So we did the aqueduct first, and then after that we went to the adults only area, took showers, and then just kind of had a leisurely day of exploring the ship. It's kind of backwards, I guess. You know, most of the time people think about exploring the ship on day 1, but for us, you know, we had a later check-in and port arrival time, so we didn't really have the opportunity to do that. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to tour the ship. Stay tuned for a video where I'll take you all around the ship and show you all the different things you need to know, but that was a lot of fun. Then in the afternoon around 1 o'clock we saw the Beauty and the Beast show, which was absolutely fantastic. I definitely would make time to see this show whether you're a fan of Beauty and the Beast or not. Definitely Broadway style performances, vocals, acting, it was superb. And then finally, we finished out dinner at Animator's Palette. This was the restaurant that I was looking forward to the most. And in the past, they had something where you would draw a cartoon character and it would come to life. But now I actually heard that they're only doing that for 7-day or 7-night cruises. So for us, we actually had, it was kind of like a Finding Nemo theme. And Crush from Nemo came and he stopped by at different tables at random and talked to you. So if you're familiar with Turtle Talk with Crush at the Living Seas, it was exactly like that. So Crush was talking to me and I was able to interact with him. I was a little nervous because I'm just more of an introvert, but I thought it was really cute, and there was a table of little kids and I could tell they had a blast. So I think Animator's Palette will probably be one of your favorites too. I love the colors, I love the patterns. It was just so family, kid friendly. It was just the most, I would say, lively restaurant that we went to, and it seemed most to fit along with like the Disney theme. Then after that, we kind of went back to the room for a little bit, worked on packing, and then we wanted to go to the See You Real Soon finale. So that was a show that was supposed to start around 10:15. When we went to the show, we saw kind of a character parade down the stairs, and then it was actually a meet and greet time for 20 minutes, and then after that they said they would circle back around for a final performance. By that point, I was so tired that I decided to just head back to the room and not participate in the meet and greet. I kind of wish that maybe they would have had the characters parade down the steps and then would have done the finale show and then said, hey, for anyone that wants to stick around, now's your time to get those last minute portraits. Instead of doing character meet and greets in between, I decided to watch the show from a higher up balcony just because I didn't want to be clustered in with a whole bunch of people. And so you could just see everyone's face on the balcony, which is kind of like, what? There's no show right now. So that would be something that I would like to see in the future, that the show would happen and then afterwards a photo opportunity. So for guests that don't really want their portraits taken, don't need their portraits taken, you don't have to wait there. The other thing that we did is stop by Shutter's Photography to pick up our photos from the ship. And the packages were basically you could get 10 digital downloads for $150 or 15 for $200. So for us, that was more than enough. Was a little bit pricey, and basically when you get the digital download, it downloads to your phone, and then you have 48 hours to download it on your other electronic devices. So keep that in mind, especially if you're leaving the Disney cruise and then going on a long flight, or if you're traveling right after the cruise or doing back-to-back cruises. You're definitely going to want to make sure that somehow you download those files onto your other devices when maybe you're at the port waiting for your next cruise, or if you're going to Walt Disney World, that you can connect to Wi-Fi so that you can get those digital downloads. You know, they are on your phone, but if you also like to have them as a backup, you know, like on your laptop and iPad, make sure you do that within 48 hours. Overall though, guys, we had an absolutely incredible time. So much fun on the Disney cruise. First cruise ever, and I think it was a success. So if you enjoyed following us along on this journey, or if you found these videos entertaining, helpful, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. We're on our journey to 1,000 subscribers, and each and every one of you is important in that journey, and I'm so appreciative of everyone who watches this content, comments, even just takes a few seconds out of their day to watch a video. It really means so much to me. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.